Elijah sits slumped at his desk, a picture of dejection amidst the vibrant activity of the classroom. His shoulders are hunched, his gaze lost in a distant, unseen world, far removed from Miss Evans' history lesson. Frustration etches lines on his brow as he struggles to grasp the lesson, a stark contrast to his engaged classmates. He appears withdrawn, a solitary figure adrift in a sea of academic enthusiasm. Miss Evans notices Elijah's struggle, her eyes lingering on him with a noticeable sense of concern. Elijah walks through the crowded high school hallway, his head down, a solitary figure amidst a sea of faces. He shrinks inward, trying to become invisible, as the sounds of laughter and whispers swirl around him like a tormenting chorus. Each echoing sound is a painful reminder of his isolation, piercing the fragile shield he's built around himself. The hallway stretches endlessly before him, a vast and echoing chasm mirroring the growing emptiness within his heart. Sunlight floods Miss Evans' office, motes of dust swirling in the golden beams, illuminating a room lined with overflowing bookshelves. Miss Evans gestures warmly, her hand inviting Elijah to take a seat opposite her at the large, imposing wooden desk. The weight of untold stories seems to press down from the laden shelves, surrounding them in a cocoon of literary history. Miss Evans leans forward, her gaze intense and encouraging, a light of hope in her eyes. A quiet moment hangs in the air as she prepares to impart her wisdom. "Elijah, I see something special in you. Don't give up," she says, her words a gentle yet firm push towards his potential. Amidst the towering stacks of the high school library, Elijah and Miss Evans huddle over a table strewn with textbooks, the silence broken only by the rustle of pages. Miss Evans leans in, her expression a beacon of patience as she guides Elijah through a particularly thorny problem. Elijah's brow furrows in concentration, a storm of confusion swirling within him as he grapples with the assignment. Understanding dawns on Elijah's face, chasing away the shadows of discouragement and igniting a spark of renewed determination in his eyes. Sunlight floods the high school classroom, illuminating the space with a sense of renewed hope. Elijah sits upright at his desk, a stark contrast to his former withdrawn self. His hand shoots up eagerly, a confident glint in his eyes as he participates in the class discussion. The transformation is noticeable, a visible blossoming of his spirit. His face radiates enthusiasm of newfound engagement in the academic environment. The high school cafeteria buzzes with activity, a sea of faces and hurried movements filling the noisy space. Amidst the chaos, Sarah sits alone, her slumped shoulders and downcast eyes painting a portrait of solitude. Elijah scans the room, his gaze drawn to Sarah, a flicker of understanding crossing his face. Driven by a shared experience, Elijah approaches her table, a friendly smile breaking through his serious expression. "Hey, I'm Elijah. Is everything all right?" he asks, his voice a gentle invitation into a moment of shared vulnerability. In the quiet of the tutoring session, Elijah's patient explanation fills the air, a mirror of Miss Evans's gentle guidance. Sarah's brow is initially furrowed with anxiety, a visible struggle against the daunting math problem. Elijah breaks down the complex problem, each step a bridge across her uncertainty. Understanding dawns in Sarah's eyes, the tension slowly easing from her face as the solution becomes clear. The initial hesitation melts away, replaced by a growing confidence that radiates through her posture. With Elijah's steady support, Sarah tackles the problem, her newfound assurance shining brightly. Sarah strides confidently through the bustling high school hallway, her eyes scanning the crowd. She spots David trapped against the lockers, surrounded by a group of sneering students. Without hesitation, Sarah confronts the group, her voice ringing out, "Hey, leave him alone." The bully leader sneers back, "Mind your own business, Sarah." Sarah retorts, "It is my business when you're ganging up on someone. Back off." The bully leader, backing down, mutters to his cronies, "Let's go." Sarah turns to David, her expression softening. "Are you okay, David?" The asphalt shimmers under the intense sun on the high school basketball court, shadows stretching long and distorted. Sarah's patient guidance fills the air, as she shows David the proper way to dribble, her instructions precise and encouraging. Her movements are fluid and graceful as she demonstrates a shooting technique, a perfect arc against the clear sky. David mirrors her actions, his brow furrowed in concentration, each adjustment a step closer to mastering the skill. With each attempt, his shots gain accuracy, and a visible confidence blossoms within him. The laughter and shouts of other students drift over, now sounding inclusive rather than mocking, a symphony of acceptance. The high school auditorium hums with a nervous energy as the stage awaits its performers. Elijah meticulously adjusts his microphone, fine-tuning his voice to fill the expectant space. Sarah stretches with focused calm, her movements a dance of preparation. Backstage, encouraging smiles and confident thumbs up create a supportive atmosphere, a shared breath before the performance. Inside the bustling high school classroom, Miss Evans watches Elijah, Sarah, and David, her gaze filled with warmth. A gentle smile plays on her lips as she observes the subtle dance of friendship and support blossoming before her. She witnesses the ripple effect of her initial kindness, its impact spreading beyond the confines of the classroom. Miss Evans understands her influence extends far beyond academic instruction, touching the lives of her students in profound ways. The community center glows with warm light, a haven of learning amidst the evening. Elijah, Sarah, and David gather around a table, their faces alight with purpose as they guide the eager young minds. Pencils scratch and whispers fill the air as children huddle over their homework, their brows furrowed in concentration. A gentle smile from Sarah offers reassurance, her encouraging words a beacon of hope. Elijah's patient guidance unlocks a difficult problem, a spark of understanding igniting in a child's eyes. David's supportive presence creates a nurturing space, fostering confidence and curiosity in the young learners. Bathed in sunlight filtering through the leaves, Elijah strolls through the park, a nostalgic smile gracing his lips. He approaches his old high school, memories swirling around him like the gentle breeze. Elijah finds Miss Evans, the years etched gracefully on her face as she nears retirement. They settle onto a bench, enveloped by the tranquil murmur of nature, a shared history palpable between them. They reminisce, their faces reflecting the profound connection forged in shared moments and mutual respect. Elijah's voice, filled with heartfelt gratitude, cuts through the quiet. "You changed everything, Miss Evans. Thank you." She, in return, responded, "Thanks be to God, and all He allows me to do." Bathed in soft, warm light, the room buzzes with the gentle murmur of shared memories and heartfelt smiles. Elijah, Sarah, and David gather at the podium, their faces reflecting a deep camaraderie and respect as they prepare to speak. Elijah's voice resonates with genuine appreciation. "Miss Evans, looking around this room, it's clear the impact you've had on all of us is immeasurable, and we thank God for you always." Sarah and David add their voices, painting a portrait of unwavering support and profound gratitude. "Your unwavering support has been a guiding light, and we are all deeply grateful." Sunlight drenches the high school garden, a vibrant haven bursting with new life and the promise of growth. Elijah, Sarah, and David stand shoulder to shoulder, shovels in hand, ready to plant a young tree. The air is thick with the earthy scent of fresh soil and the sweet fragrance of blooming flowers, a living tribute. They begin to dig, their movements synchronized, each scoop of soil a testament to Miss Evans' enduring kindness. The young tree finds its home, symbolizing the flourishing legacy of encouragement and growth she inspired. Years later, sunlight streams into the high school classroom, illuminating rows of expectant faces. David, now a teacher, stands beside a struggling student, his presence a comforting beacon in their moment of doubt. A gentle smile graces David's face, his eyes reflecting a deep well of understanding and patience. "I believe in you," he says, his voice a soothing balm to the student's anxiety. "You can do things through Christ, who strengthens you." His act, mirrors Miss Evans's kindness, a timeless cycle of encouragement rippling through generations.